Oh, hey. Wait. What's happening? So you get information, but some of this is missing, and I don't get it. Like, my page was working fine last time. Wait a minute. PY. So we get someone telling me that on my page, there are like some information are here, and other parts are just like not there. Like there are entire lines missing. Like, I don't know, that on my side it always worked very well. Do you know what could be happening?
Hi, Marvin. Oh, maybe I have something. What I understand is you have something like this. So you have a page with the header and then the list of items. And then suddenly what you have in the same page, you have still the header, but you don't have any more line here, for example. Is that what you have? So my question is, do you deploy a new version of the BDM on your platform? The BDM for business data model? Did you do that?
Oh, you think? Let me check with Poppy. Oh, hi, Poppy. So PY says this could be like linked to the BDM, and if you guys change a version. Oh, so that was changed. Okay, let me get back to him. So she says the production team put in place a new version of the BDM. I mean, could this be it? And how is this connected? I don't get it.
Okay, so first let me explain what you are. So first you have the page like this, that's the previous page, and everything is based on the REST API. So if I look by F12 to access the Chrome debugger, when you access the page, you see I find my element, and here this is the subject. I find the record. The reader is like this. So you do a review page, you search for a tutorial, and you load it by the persistence ID. So here in the result, you have all the informations and you have the theme, and for each item, you have all the data. So that's why in your page, what you did, it's you display the subject here, and then you have the list, and you base the list here on the different elements in the theme, and that's it. It's for fine. But at one moment, one guy come to the BDM and look to the subject sense and say, oh, why it's always load related object? Makes no sense. I don't like it. And then he moved to only load related object when needed. And then you deploy that BDM and you have the warning, something like this. And then what's happened now? If I look here, let's connect again. Okay, connected. Okay, go back. Then let's replay. Oh, could F12 is that right? So let's do that again. So you see now, here it's my new request, but then now I don't have any more thing. I have a list of links. Okay, because you say, oh, now you have to link that, and this is a REST API, and then you are supposed to do a second REST API to load that element. And then, of course, in the page, because your page is still based on theme, you don't have the variable, you have nothing, so that's why the list is empty. That's it. It's only because you deploy a new version of the BDM and you just change the always load related object where it's only load related when needed. So when you do that, you have to pay attention to all forms using that subject, because then all the forms will not work anymore. That's it.
Okay, I see it now. But what do I do so that I don't get this kind of calls in the future? Because I don't want to be disturbed by this kind of things anymore.
Actually, not. Just for your record, if you have the scene as the lazy mode, look, I did that, the tutorial lazy mode here. I can have again my list of lines. So how I do that, in fact, if I look to the designer, I completely change the page. And if you look to the lazy mode, I run first find by name, because I need to find my page by name. And then I got the persistence ID. So I have to reload the ID using the persistence ID. Okay, so I reload again my subject, the header. And then I can load all the things by this magic trick, lazy ref. But it's working only if the subject is loaded by that REST API here, okay? Because it will do some trick. That means here I have to load twice my subject, I have to load again the thing. And because it's not finished, I have now two variables, so I need to branch that variable on my first subject, and the list of things, you see, I have to branch that to a second variable. So it's become more complex, because imagine that you don't have only 2 or 3 elements, you have 4 or 5 relations. That means you will have 5 or 4 different variables, and then you have to mix up the page like this. So it's more complex than to have only one variable. And what you have to know is if you go back the subject by every time load all the object, then this magic trick here will not work and will return the thing. That means again you will lost every line in your page. So you have one possibility. If you use in a forms, not in a page, but in a forms, you can use the REST API context. This REST API is available on the community. And with this REST API, you don't care if it is lazy or eager, you can change every time, because this REST API load from the root subject, and then it will look all the different sub-elements, sub-item, and it will load all the sub-element directly in your variable and send you the subject. So with that REST API context, you come back to this item with the subject contain everything, and you don't care if it is lazy or eager. But unfortunately, this REST API is working only from a case or task ID and not by your find binding. So my best advice here is when you choose eager or lazy, never change it at all. Stay on your side and keep it. Okay? That's the only advice I can give to you.
Okay. Thank you, PY. That's a nice trick. Oh, look at this.